Carl Linnaeus was born on May 23, 1707. He was a Swedish scientist who laid the foundations of modern taxonomy/the science of identifying, naming and classifying organisms. The great Swedish biologist Carl von Linné was born in a small village. He comes from a family of farmers and priests. His passion for nature was evident from his childhood.
In those days, it was usual for a man who studied to become a clergyman to exchange his surname for something more refined.
Family farm, but in its Swedish form Lin. Family farm, but in its Swedish form Lin.
When Carl enrolled at Lund University, he chose the Latin form of his name, Linnaeus, and became Carolus Linnaeus.
That was common practice for students in Europe.
He was popular with his interesting lectures. He constantly asked his students to bring various specimens to study and describe, but he gained in popularity mostly with his nature.
In 1732 Linnaeus was awarded funding for a long-planned journey to Lapland. In the harsh northern land he traveled about 2,000 kilometers.
He discovered over 100 species of plants unknown to science, collected samples of minerals, observed and described birds. In 1735, with the support of various scientists who estimate highly his ideas, Carl Linnaeus published the famous pamphlet Systema Naturae, one of his major works.
It contains 12 pages. It was the first edition of his.
Carl Linnaeus was one of the first to describe, arrange and give scientific names of the living things. He grouped known species in 3 kingdoms. Animals, for instance, he represented on 2 pages in 6 columns, each one named after one of Linnaeus' classes. Animals, for instance, he represented on 2 pages in 6 columns, each one named after one of Linnaeus' classes.